This week, we had the opportunity to get with a local Kydex holster maker and really get to see the process behind making Kydex holsters. Now, we've worked with other companies before, just running their holsters and things like that, but this was the first time that we actually got to see behind the scenes of manufacturing Kydex holsters, and it was awesome to check it out. And we appreciate Ryan over at Rain City Tactical letting us do that, hopefully not messing up his lead time too much. Now, for some people, they might think that Kydex isn't exactly for them because they're into concealed carry, and Kydex might be more of the gun belt or competition holster rig that they think about, and that's not true. Kydex can be, and honestly we believe here at Bird Tactical should be used for concealed carry. Now, other people might be wondering, what is Kydex? So basically, to explain it and not get into the science of it too much, not like I'm qualified to get into the science of it, but it's a thermoplastic polymer. So to explain, basically through extreme heat, Kydex can be used to make a mold and really around a handgun for us, but any item, and it holds it securely once that mold is set in place. And it is very hard then to try to warp that mold or things like that compared to, say, any other material like leather or nylon or any hybrid of that or sort. We really see that it can be a lot more durable. That along with things like the safety aspect of it, being able to conceal it better and things like that, we believe that Kydex is the best choice. Now, first off, safety aspect. For Kydex, its double side trigger guards really is an important thing that you want to have with a handgun holster. Now, basically in some other aspects, whether it's leather or even the hybrids that have like a plastic and a nylon or leather backing, they only have one side that's a hard shell, and the other side is this kind of nylon that can be pushed in, you know, and really possibly get into that trigger guard. Now, I understand some people, they like it because of the retention that it gives them with the comfort, and they say that with the hard shell on the outside of the handgun and then your body pressing into it, that's all the retention you need. I understand that for sure, but me right now, rocking more of the dad bod than the bodybuilder, don't necessarily want to trust my body to give good retention to a handgun. So that's something that really we look at Kydex more for anything, because you really don't want unwanted manipulation. So first off, the safety aspect for us. Next is the durability. So Kydex, only through extreme heat, is going to get warped, is going to get changed through in that mold. It's also sweat proof, waterproof, it's stain resistant, scratch proof, and things like that. So you shouldn't be afraid to run your Kydex holster when you might be afraid to run a nylon or leather or hybrid holster, because of any wear and tear that happens on it won't be as effective as a holster anymore, when the Kydex holster can take it all day and it should really last you a lifetime. The ones that I've been running since I basically started concealed carrying. So it's been awesome, and it's really been good holsters to be able to run. Next for us is concealability. Now, some of the holsters I first started running, just in general, they were at, say, the strong side hip, kind of slightly back, and holsters are slightly different when they are in different aspects of the body. Nowadays we run appendix, and so we really see the smaller footprint that appendix holsters give you, and especially in the Kydex holster. Now, this is simple little Kydex holster that we run appendix. Obviously you can have slightly more things like the claw or things like that, but still it's a very small footprint because the shell of it itself can get mounted on the clips and things like that, whereas something else you might need extra material, mounting, things like that. So a hybrid holster or even a leather holster, things like that, you really see the difference in the footprint of it. So we really see that you can kind of conceal it better because obviously something smaller, and just like a large handgun to a subcompact handgun can be a very easily concealed difference, so it is with the holsters. So the only thing that really people see a lot is the comfort aspect. Because of, say, hybrid holsters, things like that, there's a little extra padding, softness, things like that, and people enjoy that a little bit more, whereas the Kydex, it is a thermoplastic polymer, so it's a plastic, basically a harder thing. But I think we can all agree that strapping a hunk of metal onto your body, it's not going to be comfortable anyway at all. So I think really, you know, when it gets down to it, it's about just getting used to it. Like a wedding ring, a watch, bracelet, things like that. After time, you don't really notice anymore that it's there. So it's the same thing, we believe, with your Kydex holster. The slight difference between a leather holster, a nylon holster, a hybrid holster, a Kydex holster, that slight difference of discomfort really adds more to the safety and the durability and the concealability aspect of it. And there's tons of more uses for Kydex than just holsters. There's mag carriers, there's tourniquet holders, there's plenty of tools that people like to run in little Kydex holders, like flashlights, pepper sprays, you got handcuffs and different things like that. So we really believe here at Bird Tactical that Kydex is the best choice. We understand it's a personal choice at the end of the day, but we're always going to recommend Kydex. And in the description, we have some of the Kydex holster makers that we have either run ourselves for a long time, we know personally, or we've heard great things about, and we recommend to you all. So at the end of the day, Bird Tactical votes Kydex.